Hello, YouTube! I am Penstar, and this is This Grand Life Strategy and Tactics, episode 16. So, in our last episode, we explored a couple of the new things. We lamented the loss of our poor bar fight, or rather the severe nerfing of our poor bar fight, which is essentially the same thing as a loss. However, one thing I'm not lamenting is what our stocks are doing right now. Yeah, I'm not lamenting this one iota. In fact, the only thing I would be lamenting is that I didn't put more than 8,000 shares into this beast. But yeah, to say the least, that is going on the up and up. But, well, wealth does not happen forever. So I will be keeping a close eye on this. And it looks like Money Group's actually starting to go back up as well. So, yeah, it might be actually worthwhile going back into Money Group here. I know I liquidated. But, well, you know what? Actually, I think we're going to stick to the plan. And the plan was to make some money. That's always been the plan. Let's not kid ourselves. But make some money in a new way. And that way is not going to necessarily be slaving away a generic corp. They've been good to me. They've given me plenty of experience as a lawyer. In fact, they've given me enough experience as a lawyer that we can start our own business. Yes, there is a whole other aspect to the game that I have not touched yet. But the fact that I have not touched it ends today. Now, you've always been able to create your own business here. And actually, one of my commenters was saying that it might be worthwhile. It might be an easier ride from the bottom to the top doing it through entrepreneurial businesses. Which very well may be true, but we are going to dabble into the business world here. All different types of businesses requiring all different types of skills and backgrounds and trainings and degrees and whatnot. But most of these are sort of earlier to mid-game businesses, things that you can get into after a short while. Whereas law firm is very much a end game business. It requires us to get in at the end of the game, once we've passed the bar exam, gotten our Bachelor of Law, and accumulated 5,000 points of law experience, which we have just met all the requirements for. Now, it also requires us to have a fair amount of capital, 16,000 bucks minimum just to start the thing, just to do all the legal paperwork, and it recommends you have about 50K in sort of liquid or semi-liquid funds just to be able to operate it or get it up and running to be somewhere profitable. And that's okay, because we have that from liquidating our shares in Money Group. We have that. The other thing is we have coming here is we have tax season coming in about, I'd say about 10 weeks or so, and business expenses are tax deductible, which means if we incur a whole bunch of business expenses up front, that's going to lower our tax bill and might save us some pain come tax season, unlike last year. So let's pop ourselves over to the bank and let us liquidate. Well, maybe not quite liquidate that much. We don't actually need quite that much money. Oopsie-doo. Let's just pull out what we need at the moment. Let's say about 20. That should be okay. And we're going to start a new business, law firm. Now, what are we going to call this beast? Well, there is something that, Nema's kind of, come from the dregs of society. She was not exactly in the most comfortable of places in her youth. So she's no stranger to some of the more unpleasant things. Now that she's grown up in the world, gotten herself an education, cleaned herself up, gotten herself a dream house, she still remembers some of the unpleasant things here. So, in lieu of being able to inflict some physical harm on people, figured, you know what? Why don't we start a law firm so that we can inflict some financial harm on people, or at least help other people inflict financial harm on one another. So, the last thing you want to be dragged through is the sewer system. That's going to be the name of her business, the sewer system. It stinks being the target of a lawsuit, and you do not want to wade down into the sewer system any deeper than you have to. Boom. Sewer system get. So, now the sewer system here at the moment, well, we got nothing. We got no prospects. We got no jobs. Just because we made ourselves a law firm here doesn't necessarily mean that anyone wants to do business with us right away. One thing I'm going to do here, and because others have been asking about me doing shortcuts, is I'm going to pin it to 1. So I can now just hit the 1 key, and that'll take us right to our business here, which will help prevent us from going through a couple of screens to get here. But in order to do anything with this at all, we need to start advertising. We need to let the world know that this former bar fighter is ready to financially, legally break a bar stool over their opponent's head for a nominal legal fee. So we got to get out there, radio advertisements, TV infomercials. Now, this ain't cheap. Average weekly cost $2,800. So we are going to be bleeding $2,800 a week, just getting our awareness up. And it's going to take a couple of weeks before we probably get our first job here that might make us some money back. Like I said, these are all business expenses, so this will at least help us out in tax season. We're certainly not going to hire anybody yet. All right. And we can keep our job as a corporate lawyer here. No reason to quit that just yet. They don't need to know that we started our own law firm and are likely to head on out. So yeah, we'll be playing some more games here. Yeah, let's do it efficiently though. City Fun Run. More term deposits. And 30% off all electronics. Do we have any electronics that need replacing that are covered under that? Let's see. Refrigerator is still good. The oven. You know what? I know the oven still is under warranty, but I think I might buy a replacement for it since it's just 2 weeks coming off a warranty here, and we have the coupon in hand. By the way, how's our house value doing? 426. I'm not in the market to sell our house. I'm not looking to liquidate. I'm kind of happy with what we have at the moment. So I'm not gonna be chasing the real estate market too aggressively here. Now we got other things demanding our attention, like our up and coming business. So let us eat at home. Oh yeah, I need to train myself to hit the 1 key and not to go through that dialogue, so we can just go into here. So yeah, so after 1 week of marketing, we've gotten 7 awareness. No new jobs, and the chance of jobs is I'd be surprised, meaning slim to none. We have to get our awareness up fairly high in order to start seeing jobs flow into our lap here, so to speak. But that's okay. That's okay. This is why they recommend having 50K in startup, just because it takes that long before you can actually start seeing any kind of return on your investment here. But I do think we are going to have a nice return, and like I said, the tax deductions will help. But in the meantime, let's go to Generic Corp here and work our lawyery stuff. Stock market, how are you doing? You're starting to level off, but I'm not going to panic sell. It's the last thing I want to do here. Ooh, you're starting to take off too. What's the interest rate's kind of nothing right now. Here's what we're going to do. Let's liquidate you, and let's put you into the money group for the time being. And if it starts heading in the wrong direction, then we'll certainly turn the other way. Oh yeah, we also got to make sure we keep enough money in in our checking account so that our business can deduct its advertising fees properly. All right, let's do our city fun run. Whee! That was fun. Well, it's still fairly efficient, even though it didn't give us any food. But now we can eat, we can shower, and we can play some more Bar Fighter Turbo. Pwn some noobs. You think you can just sit there and spam Hapukins? I know your tricks. Here we go. Celebrity concert. Now that might be a little bit more in line here. A little bit more doable, so to speak. And once again, gotta train myself. Alright, if we're lucky, we're still building up awareness. No reason to hire anyone, no reason to buy any materials until we have a job to do. So right now we're just sitting here and advertising and losing money. But that's okay. That's okay. This is a longer term investment. Speaking of investments, before we do that, let's take a look at what we're doing here. Yeah, you're still growing. You're still growing. Yeah, you're still growing. So we'll keep our money in there just fine. And actually, hang on. What was Quantum doing? Quantum had a little boop, boop, but now it's growing again. So I'm not panic selling Quantum. We're going to ride that to the top, find the top, and then get the heck out of Dodge here. All right, back to corporate lawyering. And there goes the groceries. That's okay. And one more corporate lawyer. Get a third one on board here. Pick up some groceries. Oh, you know what? I forgot all about replacing the oven. Dang it. Oh well. It's not really that important now. Now that we're at this sort of strata of wealth, buying a full-priced oven versus a discount oven is not really going to cause us any problems. All right, we got our loan repayment going here. Are there any subscriptions here? No, we don't need that. We don't need estates. We're not doing collectors. Yeah, just the Financial Times. Maybe Business Bi-Weekly might be a good one, because that has to do with running your own business. It might just be hints and tips. I actually haven't turned it on for a while, but just in case they give us some suggestions or some inside information. If it proves out just to be hints and tips, I'll turn it back off. All right, eating at home, ab working, showering, and we should be good. Let's take a look at our business. No jobs yet. We're still sinking money into advertising. So we'll just keep on corporate lawyering. And again, let's take a look at the exchange. You're doing all right. Since we got a couple of different expenses, I won't invest more. And you're still doing all right, so no complaints. Even though the economic growth is not taking off, I think we picked a couple of the winners that are just naturally doing better than the market itself, which is a good thing. There's always a couple of stocks that are doing decently, even if the market is kind of stagnant. All right, let's eat. PC games. All right, loan repayment, more maturity. Capital gains tax when selling real estate for a profit, but not when selling collectibles. Okay. Well, yeah, no, we know all about that one, game. We know all about that pain. Trust me, we're quite familiar with the capital gains tax. There we go. Business. Hey, chasing an ambulance. Yes! Our first job. Okay, so total payment is $19,000, so almost $20,000 for doing this. We've got 2 weeks to do it. It requires 160 hours of work. It also requires 160 units of paper. I think we might be able to knock this one out by ourselves if we work really freaking hard at it. So let's take the job. Let us buy the materials. And let's see what we got here. Oh, Shaz's bar. Oh, how's it going? No, I'm not here to beat the crap out of somebody. I'm here to help represent somebody who had gotten the crap beaten out of them. And since we haven't been here in weeks, it wasn't me. So, oh, it's come full circle. It's come first full circle. The other nice thing about working jobs for your own law firm is it's fun minus 1.10 as opposed to 1.40. So it's actually a lot more, well, I wouldn't say more entertaining, but it's a lot less boring than working as a corporate lawyer. So let's see if we can make this happen. We might need to get one other person on board here. Should we do one bar fight for the old time's sake? Oh, why not? What, for old time's sake? Yeah, that's not worth it anymore. That's not worth it anymore. We'll just do that to teleport. Alright, we got 38% thing. Let's hire an employee. These guys are... Alright, Kieran will be fine. You can help me chase those ambulances. Eating at home. Yeah. Let's get some ab working, some showering. PC games. Now here's the nice thing is, while we were farting around there, our worker has been increasing the percentage completed here. How quickly, it's based on their diligence. But they're helping us out. And there goes our business suit. We might actually need to go buy a new business suit full price, but that's okay. Yep. Set aside some income to pay your taxes. Yeah. Alright. Oh yeah. Let me put that business suit on. How close are we? Oh, we finished it! We finished it. Nice. Well, Kieran finished it off, which is nice. So we got paid. Now, unfortunately, we don't have another job lined up. So we're going to have to eat his salary as well as all these costs here. But see how we have a reputation of 3 now? Having completed that one job successfully and on time, we're building up a reputation. So this is like its own free advertising that adds on to people helping us out with that. All right, so let's see here. Let's work some abs. Let's shower. We'll get groceries on the way back, and let's continue our job as the corporate lawyer. And also, let's check our stocks. 84. All right, you're starting to level off. I might want to back you guys back out from here. And you are starting to level off too. We can see that, yeah, economic growth has dipped down. I'm going to keep you guys in here just a little bit longer, just a touch. In the meantime, we'll just stick you, because we want to keep them liquid, or at least semi-liquid. There, 8,000 should be enough to pay for all of this. We'll finish you off. Horizontal Corp. All kinds of fun stuff is coming due. Fair enough. Oh yeah, we gotta get our groceries. I forgot about that. Alright, let's check for... Oh, thank goodness. A 10-court hearing, yes. So this one is a much longer thing here. It requires 1,200 paper. And 480 hours of work. Time limit 4 weeks, but look at that payout. We are, yeah. Let's take that job. We're gonna want to hire somebody else to help us out with that. Namey McName face. Pegleg Pete. All right, Pegleg Pete, you're on board. Do we want to get another person? We'll assign the two of you to that. Let's buy some materials. Buy enough paper to complete that order. You do get some money up front. Well, you know what? We'll hire a new person if they are, if next week we get a new job available to us. But for now, I think we'll be okay. Let's just play some PC games. We'll go and get some groceries while our workers get started on working on that court hearing. See, we're already at 7%. Yeah, might as well help out and lend our own skills. Alright, eat at home. Alright, how are we doing here? The number of freelance jobs available is affected by economic growth. Okay, well, economic growth is headed down. Well, at least we're being able to repay everything here. Let's see here. Let's get some stuff on board here. Let's see how you guys are doing. Ooh, a chase ambulance. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take that job. We're going to hire 2 more people. 954, Irwin Taylor, come on board. And 746 should be good. And we're going to promote Irwin as our manager. So once you have 4 people, you can make one of them a manager, and they will auto-assign people to the appropriate assignments and make sure they stay busy. Let's get ourselves another couple bits of paper. And let's help out. And see how he automatically assigned a couple of the workers to the chasing of the ambulance. That's how we can make sure that the load is distributed appropriately and that everyone keeps nice and busy. Also, having the highest skilled worker on your in your business be the one that has the highest diligence will help you out as well, because they give a productivity bonus to all the other workers in the form of how much they get done. All right. Term deposit continues to... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. I saw my net worth go down. I'm like, ooh, did I forget about this? But I did not. We did not lose out on this. Quantum Entertainment is still doing its thing. Phew. In fact, I think I'm going to keep them stocked away in there, because if I liquidate them now, they're all going to be capital gains, and that's going to punch me in the face in tax season. So at the very least, we want to keep them in there until tax season comes and goes. Phew. Okay. Let's take care of ourselves. Those abs, shower, fun. And all the while this is all transpiring, our workers are getting stuff done. Alright, we've got 61% there. No new jobs, but that's fine. Let's help with the court hearing, because this is going to be the big payoff. Oh, come on! I just made a whole bunch of money! Seriously? I just made a whole bunch of money. So yeah, our tax return. We got a huge tax refund, which apparently we can't pay wages out of. But yeah, look at all these business deductions that we had here. Loan principal deductions. So this is what allowed us to, and look at all this term deposit maturity profits here too. This is what allowed us to take this massive income, drop it down by more than half, and then have not a lot of taxes paid on them. So we actually get a lot of tax money back. But now we have to go and hire some new people. All right, Napoleon, at least you're a 9. And this is why you need to keep a lot of money in your liquid account here. Yeah, here. And if I had the ability to, I'd rename these people as some of my Patreons, but unfortunately you don't. Psst, Dev, put in the ability to rename your employees. That would be really awesome. Excuse me. Anyway, Napoleon is going to get promoted to manager. And I'm going to manually assign everybody to this court hearing here. Because I want to just polish this job off. And then polish off the ambulance chase. We'll buy some materials. And yeah. We'll actually personally help with that. Alright, we took care of that. Court hearing. Took care of that. We're getting paid big time. We are bored as heck. And, oh yeah, see, the Suer price is normalizing. And now that tax season has come and gone, I think it's time to bail. To the tune of 117,200. I think that was a good investment. All right, now the next, what are we going to do with all this cash here? Well, what I really want to do is pay off my mortgage so that we're not handing crap over to the bank constantly. 321, and we got 40 in there now. I think our business is going to be making us beaucoup bucks. But in the meantime, we'll want to get this in here. Maybe as a term deposit. Maybe not a whole year term deposit, but as sort of a temporary term deposit. Give ourselves 38,000 in operating capital, so we don't have that malarkey. Oh, the injury claim is here too. Well, we are hurting for fun. Was there Right, yeah, there's nothing there. Oh yeah, $29,000 tax refund. That's not a bad idea. Alright, PC games, eat at home, PC game, PC game, PC game, eat at home. App working. Let's just make sure everyone's working appropriate. Alright, we have enough materials, and everyone's working on the injury claim. So as you can see, we're polishing off more and more jobs, and our reputation is growing accordingly. Eventually it'll get to the point where we can turn off some of our marketing, and so that way we can reap in a little bit more of our profit. But that should give us more and more to do. And since there's only one job at the moment, I'm not rushing to go help everyone, because they seem to be handling it pretty well. Alright, let's see. Ambulance chase. Yeah, let's chase that ambulance. Might as well take it, because if you leave it sitting out here for too long, it'll just go away. They'll go to somebody else, and we don't want that, obviously. Alright, yeah, I think that would be a... Oh yeah, let's go actually quit our job here now that we're actually properly working. See ya! It was nice while I was there, but I think we're doing just fine. Let's see, Olympic Park or the bank. Let's go to the bank. Help them research this injury claim. Alright, that's enough for me. They'll be able to polish this thing off. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Once they finish it off, then they'll all jump onto the chase ambulance. Watch our income jump here. Boom! That was from us finishing the research injury, and then yeah, in the next tick, everyone's gonna get assigned to chase ambulance. And it looks like we've gotten likely as our new thing here. Work those hours. Term deposit. Aren't wasting our money. Alright, it looks like Busyness Weekly is not going to help us out because we already know the stuff they're telling us. So we'll just keep ourselves tuned into the Financial Times. Work abs, shower, and let's take a look at what we got. Research injury claim. Excellent. Taking that thing, because it looks like we're about to polish off our ambulance chase here. And yeah, it's better to polish off jobs that are out there rather than working on everything and completing them all at the same time. Yeah, that's going down. So why am I chasing? Oh yeah, because I am chasing the ambulance. There, we can polish that off. We can pop over here. Research injury claim, and now everyone gets assigned there. Thank you very much, Napoleon. Oop, what was that? Little hiccup. Never mind. Yeah, so let's polish this off. We might need another thing of materials, but that's okay. Look at how much cash we're building up here. One more research injury claim, and then we'll go home to eat. Alright, folks, so it looks like the sewer system is up and running, churning, if you will. And we are well on our way to paying off our mortgage so we can stop forking over money to the bank as a form of an investment. We're investing in our own house. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.